Hey everybody, Jim here with another video for you. This is just a quick pickup video for what I have picked up for the last week or so. We've got about 10 titles here. Some of them are DVDs, some of them are Blu-rays. But before we begin, at the end of this, if you like what you see, please consider giving me a thumbs up, a possible subscribe, but most importantly, please leave comments below. Let me know what you picked up this week. Now, most of these titles I got off of eBay this week. Excuse me. A couple I did get at the Goodwill store, and one of which I picked up at Walmart. I also have two more titles coming in the next couple of days, but I'm going to give a special video for those two when they come in. So without further ado, we're going to start off with the DVDs. The first one came from the Goodwill store, and that is 9 to 5. With Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, Dolly Parton, and the wonderful Dabney Coleman, who just passed away a couple of weeks ago. R.I.P. Directed by Colin Higgins. This movie is not available on Blu-ray, and it is one of the titles I will be covering in that video that I promised recently about Touchstone Pictures. This is not a Touchstone picture. However, it will be included in that video, and it will become clear at that time. But as it is, wonderful, wonderful movie from 1980, 9 to 5. Excuse me. Then we have from 1983, John Badham's classic Blue Thunder, starring Roy Scheider and Malcolm McDowell, Daniel Stern, and the wonderful late Warren Oates. Again, this movie will also be included in that video. It was available on Blu-ray at one time. It is now out of print. Wonderful, wonderful movie. Then I've got an obscure title for you. Full Eclipse, starring Mario Van Peebles, Bruce Payne, and Patsy Kensit, who was in Lethal Weapon 2, the little South African girl. This one is directed by Anthony Hickox, who directed the Hellraiser, couple Hellraiser sequels. This was originally an HBO film. It's about werewolf policemen, and this one will also be included on that video, as will this one. See, you're starting to get a pattern here of why I'm picking up DVDs. Wes Craven's Red Eye, starring Rachel McAdams, Brian Cox, and Cillian Murphy. And again, this movie has never gotten a Blu-ray release here in the States. I'm pretty sure it has gotten a one in the UK, and I'm almost positive there's a 4K release. If it's not out, it's coming. But as of right now, there has never been a Blu-ray release for this movie. So, Red Eye. Okay, now we're getting into the Blu-rays. We have Jay and Silent Bob Reboot. I covered this one in the 2019 video. Don't really like this movie. Bought it because didn't have it in the collection for the Kevin Smith movies. Eventually, I am going to do a ranking the Kevin Smith filmography. I do not own Yoga Hosers or Yoga Posers or whatever it's called. I never will. So if I ever do that ranking, that movie won't be included. Then we've got Requiem for a Dream, directed by Darren Aronofsky, and with incredible performances across the board by Jared Leto, Jennifer Connelly, Marlon Wayans, and especially Ellen Burstyn. I believe she was nominated for a Best Supporting Actress for this movie. This is an incredibly difficult watch. This is one of the reasons why I didn't even have this on Blu-ray until now. I found this one at the Goodwill store for a couple of bucks, and I bought it. I don't know if I'll ever watch it again, though, because, again, this movie, it's an incredible, incredible film, but my God, is this a difficult watch. It is not a feel-good movie. That is for certain. Then I've got Pain and Gain, starring Mark Wahlberg, Dwayne Johnson, and Anthony Mackie, and Tony Shalhoub. Directed by, of all people, Michael Bay. I've gone on record to say I am not a Michael Bay fan. As a matter of fact, the only one of his films that I own on Blu-ray until this is The Rock. I do own Armageddon on DVD, but this is actually the most un-Michael Bay movie ever. There's no slow motion explosions, none of that in this movie. This movie is actually pretty damn funny. And again, I got this one at the Goodwill store as well. $3, why not? Then I got The Menu, starring Ray Fiennes, Anna Taylor-Joy, Nicholas Hoult, John Leguizamo. Yeah, this movie's got a great cast. This was just a little hidden gem that crept up on me. I did not see this theatrically. I just saw this recently on HBO Max, and I really enjoyed it. So, of course, I picked it up. Great movie. Then I got this one off of eBay because with those a couple of those DVDs, it was buy two, get one free, and I got this one basically for free. Cloverfield on Blu-ray. I already had this on DVD, but I did not own this one on Blu-ray, even though I do own the sequel on Blu-ray. So now I've got them both on Blu-ray. And yeah, I like this movie. But the highlight of this little video, as far as I'm concerned, my one sole Walmart purchase, the Vestron Steelbook of Ken Russell's Lair of the White Worm. That is the original one sheet right there, with the beautiful Amanda Donohoe, and Hugh Grant is also in this. And I have not seen this movie, probably in well over 30 years. I saw this when it was on video when I worked at that video store in like 86. So that's probably the last time I've seen it. Couldn't tell you a thing about it, but the artwork on that is really sick. So that was the main reason why I bought it. I mean, it is. I really enjoy that artwork. And the original version of this on the Vestron line, as far as I know, was out of print. And if it wasn't out of print, you definitely couldn't get the slipcover for it. So when I saw that they were re-releasing this on Steelbook, and then I found this at Walmart for under $20, yeah, I jumped on it. And I really like the artwork of this. But that's it. I do have two more titles coming. One tomorrow for sure. The other one, I believe, if not tomorrow, on Monday. But either I'm going to release a special video just for that one that's coming in tomorrow, or I'll just hold off until next week and do both of them at once. But either way, that's it for this video. If you liked what I picked up, please give me a thumbs up, a possible subscribe. Most importantly, leave those comments. And until the next time, we'll see you then.